Okay guys, so we've talked about how we can use mental rehearsal and visualization to help us with a game, a component of the game. For example, we can do set pieces. We've talked about that you can make it specific to a position. So for example, if you're a centre half, a striker, we've talked about how you can use this technically in a game. So it can be used for taking a free kick, for shooting from outside the box, defending, so it could isolate a component. What we're going to do now is we're going to focus, guys, on striking a ball outside the box. Now, what you can do after this, you can do the same process for whichever technical element you want to improve. So what we're going to focus on now is striking a ball from outside the box. So the first thing we do, we decide on what we want to improve. So that's the first step, decide on what you want to improve. Once you decide what you want to improve, mentally rehearse technically. So for simplicity, to demonstrate, we're going to focus on striking a ball. In this situation, we write a script. So we write a script for striking a ball, and the script for writing a ball could consist of anything from, so for example, and this is one I developed with and speaking to a number of coaches at the highest level of the game and players and watching players when they strike a ball. So just basically it's select a target, commit to it, keep your head down, focus on the ball, plant your foot half a yard beside the ball, pointing in the direction your desired target is, lock your ankle of the kicking foot, keep your head down and your eyes on the ball when striking, keep your body over the ball, strike the ball in the center to the bottom half and strike your laces, follow through the kicking foot, and it should be the first foot that hits the ground after your swing. And notice you see the net bursting, or you hear the crowd, the feeling of hitting the back of the net, smelling the freshly mowed grass, and you might taste an energy drink that you just had. So that's like a basic script. And what you do is you see yourself doing the script, the first step, like on a TV, with your eyes closed. When you got it perfect, you can imagine going in the TV, so it's dissociated, then you do it associated, then you think of 3 scenarios. And as I've mentioned, this can apply to any technique. So what I want to do, we'll do an experiential exercise now. So close your eyes if you don't mind. And as you close your eyes, we're just going to go to a more relaxed state. So as you close your eyes, just imagine going back to a time you felt calm, peaceful. And that could be anything from being at home on a Sunday afternoon relaxing, or being at the beach relaxing, or that could be just on a vacation. But just going to a state where you're completely calm and relaxed. As you go to that state, you become aware of your breathing, your heart rate. Perhaps you notice your heart rate slowing down. As your heart rate begins to slow down, you begin to feel more and more calm and peaceful, going into a really receptive state. As you go into that receptive state, what you do now is you start thinking about the technique you want to improve. In this instance, is striking the ball from outside the box. Perhaps you can imagine someone, a player on a screen, striking a ball, and notice what they do, all their little micro expressions. And as you do that and you focus that, just imagine yourself on the screen. Now we're going to go through a script. You can see yourself on the screen. You select your target and you just commit to it. As you select your target, keep your head down and focus on the ball. Imagine planting your foot about half a yard beside the ball and pointing in the direction of your desired target. Lock your ankle of the kicking foot firm, keep your head down and your eyes on the ball when striking. Keep your body over the ball and strike the ball in the center to bottom half of the ball. Strike through with your laces, follow through with your kicking foot, and just imagine hitting the ground after the swing. And as it lands, imagine the net just bursting, the keeper flying to save it, the feeling of hitting the back of the net, the exhilaration. You can hear the crowd roaring in the background. You feel really exciting. You smell the freshly mown grass. It feels fantastic to score. So I'm going to run that through again. And what you can do is you can practice that and you can run over that over and over again. So now I'm going to run through that again. So in that relaxed state, what I want you to do is imagine yourself on a screen, and you imagine yourself dissociated like on the screen, and make sure you get the technique perfect on the screen. So you see yourself striking through the ball, okay, on the screen. You see yourself on the screen, you select the target. Once you select the target, you commit to it, you lock on. You keep your head down, you focus on the ball, plant your foot about half a yard beside the ball, point it in the direction you want the ball to go, the target, lock your ankle to the kicking foot nice and firm, keep your head down and your eyes on the ball when striking. Keep your body over the ball, strike through the ball in the center to the bottom half of the ball, through for your laces, bang, drive it, follow through with the kicking foot, and it should be the first to hit the ground after you swing, and you can sort of see the net that's bursting, the keeper flying. Notice the colors of what the keeper's wearing, the grass, anything in the background. Notice the exhilaration of hitting the back of the net. Hear the crowd, perhaps you can see people sort of cheering you on, the feeling of hitting the back of the net, any sort of smells and tastes as well. And just imagine 3 or 4 scenarios like in the here and now where you've got an opportunity, you make that half a yard to yourself and bang, you strike at the ball. 3 or 4 scenarios, and just want you to go through that a couple of times. Okay, now in your own time, gradually in your own time, just come back to the here and now gradually. And we're going to go through that, breaking it down, the structure of it, and we're going to guide you to facilitate, work with the person you're with to be able to master it, and we'll go from there.